Hello again, Internet, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall, where I last left off, which I'll admit was a little while ago. I've had a couple of bits of busyness preventing me from doing much, flights, that sort of thing. So, right, where I last left off was my entering the Kreuzbasar and generally making a fool out of myself, seeing where I needed to go. So now I'm going to head back out there and actually talk to people. Starting with this one. The dwarvish tech vendor smiles at you with practiced ease, her almond eyes twinkling with the glare from a dozen trid screens. She speaks in a clipped, heavily accented German. Welcome to the Data Haven. Can I help you with something? I need tech. Tight schedule. What do you have? Ooh. Ooh. These are shiny. But what do I already have? Yo, what the hell? Alright, so there's consumables. Cyberdex drones, outfits. I'm gonna talk to her again. Welcome back. What can I do for you? Anything shiny? Anything and everything. Need a new deck? Some software perhaps? I'm your girl. She taps a painted fingernail against the molded plastic of her data jack. Or maybe you're a rigger, like I am. Perhaps I can interest you in a new drone or two. Okay, shiny. Let's look again, because that's like okay. You know what? I'm going to scoop up one of those. And one of those. And, what the? Yeah, okay. I think I'll just stick with that. What's my deck looking like? Oof. Welcome back. Yep. Let's just have a look. Is this worth it? No, I think I'll wait until I have some more cash. Okay, that's that bit of shopping done. Now, let's see, who else is on? Nope, don't want to go over there. Come on. Oh, this guy. The Romani patriarch is an impressive figure, an enormous man in his late 60s, burly and broad-chested despite his age. His voice is deep and resonant. His breath is heavy with the stench of pipe tobacco. And look at those chops! Oh, mama! Tavern Baxtley. I just mangled that, more than likely. You are here to conduct some business? If so, I welcome you to Metbach Arms and Ammunition. If not, keep right on walking. Can I ask a question, Mr. Chopsman? You will make a purchase, you can ask as many questions as you like. Make a big enough purchase, and who knows, I might even answer a few. And, so, what'll it be? Will you buy some guns, or will you be on your merry way? Sure, I guess I can be buying. Metbach nods. Very good. Okay. Nice pistol. SMG. Beretta, SMG. Shotgun. Ooh, boy, there's a sniper. That is very tempting. Ah, there's where it says what I have. So... that is an integral smart link. I have absolutely no idea if that makes it any better. I mean, it probably does, but, you know. Flashbangs. I need to buy something. Yeah, I need to buy something, and melee I am too trash to bother. Two-fired nade launcher. You know what? Screw it. Now I have an additional weapon. So then, welcome back. Do you need a weapon, some ammunition perhaps? Ah, okay, never mind. He's not talking at all anymore, so, just passing through. And I just angered him. Metbach's face hardens. After a brief pause, he gives you a curt nod. Very well, God Joe. If you come round again, you come with money and you come to buy, understand? He makes a shooing motion with his hand, waving you away. Now, move along now. Zadevlesa. Yes, sir, please don't hate me. Okay. You're not talking. You, however, might be. This elf has clearly seen better days. His skin is weathered and emaciated, as though it has been stretched too tightly over his frame. Track marks line the crooks of his arms, and dirty bandages wrap his knuckles. Despite all this, he seems cheerful enough. The elf fixes his twinkling, bugged-out eyes on yours and offers you a broad smile, displaying a set of impossibly white teeth. When he speaks to you, his voice is surprisingly deep. Guten Tag, mein Freund. You here for some magic? Because Zack Flash, he gestures to himself with a dramatic flourish, is your magic man. I might be interested. Zack cocks his head and offers you a lopsided grin. Well then, I might be able to help you. He begins to twist a strand of his long, stringy hair around one of his spidery fingers. His smile remains fixed, a pearly crescent set into a face caked with grime. Interested in combat stims? Need an edge? that doesn't leave me tripping balls. Anything along that line? Well, I've got some hyper, got some nitro, got some kamikaze somewhere around here too. But if you really want an edge, you need to get your hands on some flash. Flash? The heck is that? Flash's grin broadens even further. His mouth is disturbingly large, and there's something menacing about the sight of those two white teeth. This is the real deal, chummer. A proprietary blend designed and delivered by yours truly. Pharmaceutical grade kamikaze cut with genuine spirit residue from the tear and mixed with my secret blend of herbs and spices. Oh god, what is this, KFC of magic? He produces a small packet filled with iridescent purple granules from a pocket of his dirty jeans. You wanna get high? Buy some Nova Coke and throw yourself a party. But if you want to soar, you get yourself some flash. So, you wanna conduct a little business? What's up with your bandages, mate? Zack snorts out a short burst of laughter. He waggles his bandaged hands in front of you. Oh, these? Nothing much, chummer, nothing much. Tussled with a spirit back in Amsterdam. You know, VLs are very spiritual people. So I've heard? Zack's bug eyes light up with excitement. You heard right. Damn right, chummer. It's unfortunate I'm not an elf. Elves, you know, my people, are creatures of the spirit. We've got magic in our blood, and for whether we sling spells or not. I'm telling you, I've talked with spirits all my life, and it has nothing to do with praying to a totem or studying spell books. Flash lowers his voice to a conspiratorial whisper. Between you and me, my mojo is stronger than any corp wage mages. Take those rat scum bastards that has technology. They cast spells all day and all night, right? Fire this and lightning that, just tossing them around like candy. Right? Well, me, I'm just doing a thing, not casting spells. I'm storing up my energy, saving it. Can you imagine how much magic I have? You're not throwing spells, and what kind of mage are you? That's not how it works. Trust me, my friend, I have secret knowledge. He slowly turns his head from side to side to give you a look at his upturned ears. Like I said, it's in the blood. Okay, I trust you. Business, yes? Well, I am a businessman, and I suppose that you're a customer. Who am I to say no? So, you want to conduct a little business? Yes, show me the thing. I don't really want your crazy drugs, I just need... Whoa! Okay. Looks like it's good, but only goes for one round. I think I'll just take exactly one portion of kamikaze. And move on to the next person. Save the big guy for last. Warming herself in the dim light of a dying street lamp is a waif of a girl who looks far too worn for her years. The clothes she wears suggest the oldest profession, and the fog in her eyes suggests a habit that demands such a line of work. The Mother Superior. She says there will be 7 for me to care for. I need to see them. There isn't a church around here, that I'm dead sure of. She's there when I close my eyes. And I'm Maria. Oh boy. She says I'm to be governess to the children. Oh, balls. You notice a chipjack poking out beneath the young woman's unruly hair. The vacant look in her eyes marks her as a likely BLT junkie, lost between reality and any number of better-than-life virtual constructs. I need money to get back to them. Oh, this sounds familiar. Captain Von Trapp is very well known and respected. The poor dear lost his wife, and the children their mother. A child should not be without a mother, and a mother should not be without a child. Are you a mother? 'Cause you seem entirely too out there. Have you seen the captain? Look. Do you know Monica? And please don't eat my face. Monica? Is she one of the sisters at the Abbey? No. Wait. Monica. A flicker of recognition flits through the haze in the young woman's eyes. Yes. Monica. She's good to me. Brings me food to eat and tea to drink. Something happened to her. God, don't jump at my head, don't jump at my head, don't jump at my head. Despite the young woman's persistent delirium, she seems to glean the meaning from your tone. She died? Yeah, that's the sad part, isn't it? While working a job. The girl grips her head with claw-like hands, tugging at her hair as if she might pull her brain out through her skull. I don't like this, but I can't switch it off. You need a hug. You definitely need a hug. The girl's frail body shudders and her eyes grow large, but she does not sob. Instead, she smiles a sad smile, which looks to have been worn all too often. She will go to heaven, she told me. It is a place for good people, stillborn babies, and childhood pets. And she was a good person. Yeah, Monica was pretty cool. The girl then begins to mumble to herself while fingering the hair that covers the jack in her head. I'm going away now. Yes, good. I need to rejoin the children. Yeah, good luck. That was sad. And I'm talking to Big Man Lane here. Before you stands a troll, though it is a stretch to say he is standing at all. His great mass is barely held upright by two vintage prosthetic legs, along with a crutch under one arm. His body clicks and hums with every shift of his weight. Despite these disabilities, his eyes are sharp and calculating. I know you. If you know Monica... Sure, I know Monica. You one of hers, then? I'm True Neutral, by the way. Good to meet you, True Neutral. My name is Alexi Lane. So, what's your place in the Kreuzbasar? No place, really. Just an old relic, rusting away. There's well, I'm basically giving out the news about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. How did you... It was written all over your face. I had a feeling, besides. Monica almost always comes around after a run to check on everybody. She's long overdue, and now here you are in her place. So she's either severely wounded or outright dead. Which is it? We lost her. The grizzled troll nods grimly. The servos in his prosthetics complain as he lets loose a heavy sigh. Now that is a shame. She was a hell of a runner, that one. And a good friend. I'll, let you be, then. Or, actually, hang on. Something else you need? Actually, yeah. Well, I'll leave you alone. And nudge this guy. At the sound of your approach, the orc turns to face you. He wears a severe expression, but there's kindness in his eyes. Ah, hello, human. As you can see, I'm in the middle of a conversation with my assistant. The volunteer worker holds her silence, but her expression is full of naked hostility. Samuel gives her a sidelong glance, and she seems to get the message. The fire in her eyes dies down to a low simmer. But we do not want to be impolite. Is there something I can do for you? I couldn't help but overhearing you, charity people? He nods. Yes, it isn't much, but we do what we can. Such as? Can I have some specifics, maybe? He clears his throat, then begins to count off on his fingers. In the past several years, I've established a shelter where the dispossessed can sleep, a soup kitchen to feed the hungry, and a library for the people of the Kreuzbasar to better themselves. It isn't much, I admit, but it's a start. A good start, Samuel. You mustn't be so hard on yourself. There are limits to what one man, even a determined man, can accomplish. This is true. He looks at the orc he nods at the orc at his side. Thankfully, some of the residents that I've helped over the years have come back around to help me. I've got 15 assorted orcs and trolls from all around the Kreuzbasar working with me now. They help me man the soup line, stock the library shelves, and do all of the hundreds of other little things that a community organization needs done every day. These extraordinary individuals are living proof that what we do here has value. They're my inspiration to continue forward. She beams at the compliment. From her body language, it's clear that she idolizes Beckenbauer. Now, do you have any more questions? If not, I will bid you good day. I do not wish to sound self-important or rude, but there are many pressing matters that demand my time. Are you accepting donations? Yes, of course. We're actually desperate for them, truth be told. People seem more intent on taking care of themselves than they are providing for the less fortunate. Of course, these concepts are not unrelated. As poverty rates increase, so does the crime rate. Assisting the needy increases the quality of life for all. In any event, our shelter has some basic needs that desperately need to be filled. The walls of the shelter are not insulated, and new blankets go a long way to keeping our guests healthy and comfortable. Ideally, we'd like to purchase some space heaters as well. With 250 new yen, we could make the purchase. Of course, I do not expect you, a relative stranger to our cause, to contribute that much. Whatever you could spare would be most appreciated. You know what? Take the lot. Samuel's eyes widen. This is incredibly generous. Thank you, mein friend. No big deal, Sam. You just do good shit with it. With this donation, we have reached our first goal. Thank you so much for your kind assistance. I will put your contribution to work, stocking the shelter with blankets and heaters. Not a problem. Please, do not downplay your contribution. You have shown kindness at a time where few others will. That means something. It means a great deal. Got policy questions, I guess? Yes, what would you like to discuss? You said 15 assorted orcs and trolls. What's that mean about, non-orc and non-trolls? That's taking a rather narrow view of what we do. Yes, it is true that my assistants are all members of the goblinoid races. It is also true that before they accepted my help, they were thieves, gangers, and deadbeats. This is not because they were bad people. This is because those of us with goblinoid traits are feared, mistreated, and denied gainful employment by a society that hates us. Ugh, that doesn't sound good. I hire only goblinoids because mainstream human society has created a need for me to hire only goblinoids. The orcs and trolls at the Kreuzbasar deserve a workplace where they will be treated with dignity and respect. All that being said, our services are available to all. You wouldn't turn a desperate person away, regardless of that person's phenotype. Even humans, the most privileged of all races, are welcome at our door. Isn't that what's most important? That sounds a little exclusionary. Mind you, this is way ruder than what I actually want to say. Please, mein Freund. He shakes his head. Don't make this into something it isn't. Who the hell are you to question Samuel? What have you done for the Kreuzbasar? No, there are more important things to do than argue about this. He nods at you. I'm sure that his heart is in the right place. Now, please, friend. There are many tasks that demand my attention. Is there something more that you need, or shall I bid you farewell? Organization talk? Yes, of course. Please, go on. Is there any more donations? Not just at the moment, friend. I am still working on putting the money that you've already donated to good use. Give us some time, and we will set a new goal. But for now, spend your new yen on yourself. You deserve it. Alright. Very well. If you wish. What would you like to talk about? I got nothing else to just say, so best of luck with that money. And now, if I remember correctly, yep. Oh, another place I could go into. My goal is over here. Cafe Sezve. Alright. Altug. The man behind the counter looks right past you and at the dog following close behind. Dante! I will fetch his water dish, and perhaps a coffee for our friend here. Paul Amsel says hi. When he hears Amsel's name, the Turk's voice lowers and his accent becomes less exaggerated. His eyes take on a knowing look. Ah, good. Please express to Herr Amsel my appreciation of his patronage. If he needs any more catering jobs seen to in the future, I am always happy to provide. He tells me you're developing the menu for a friend of his now. Herr Winters, I believe. I want to hear all about it. Yeah, totally. I get exactly what he's saying. Totes. Yes, yes, of course, oh wise one. Kami, come. A young woman bustles in from the back room. Her gum chewing is loud enough to hear over the noise of the coffee grinders. Burakazi spits something out in rapid-fire Turkish. As you wish, uncle. I will see to it right away. Kami offers you a shy grin, snaps her gum, and hurries into the back room that she came from. I go. Kami is arranging to make contact with the chef as we speak. This will likely take some time. My chef is a busy man. While we wait, I wonder if you would be so kind as to run a small errand for me. A trifle, really. I hate to trouble you. I am embarrassed to even ask. But I would be most appreciative of your help. Of course, Herr Burakazi. No problem, no problem. Provided you know it gets the info. Altug's voice lowers to nearly a whisper. The errand is simple, hardly worthy of you. I have installed a number of data taps into Berlin's fiber optic network as part of my civic duty, you understand. These taps provide free matrix access for all who live in the Kreuzbasar. In order to maintain their, how do I say it, their anonymity, each tap's protocol buffer must be reset every few days. I simply wish for you to visit each data tap and reset it. Okay, that works. Yes, it is a simple job, time-consuming, and a bit tedious perhaps, but simple. Just reset the taps and come back here when you are finished. There should be 3 of them scattered around this neighborhood. The first one is just outside. Look for a metal box with yellow arrows painted atop it. By the time you return, I should have the information Herr Amstel requested. Okay. So, may as well start this up by head ramming my way out the door and poking a box. Now, let's see. Where could the others possibly be? So if they all look like that, this guy basically pirates Matrix, or rather internet access for everyone. And given as of this recording, it seems we're headed well and swiftly towards this sort of future. Well, I wonder who's going to do that for my neighborhoods. Where the devil? Ah! Found it! Oh, hey, looks like a medical place. Now, where's the last one of these here in the... Aha! I am so poking that phone later. As you are resetting the data tap, you notice that someone has duct taped a small homemade receiver to the system. An earplug dangles from the receiver. Hello? The sound of heavy machinery makes it difficult to hear the words that are being spoken. After a moment, you find you can make out 2 distinct voices. A nasal woman who sounds like a heavy smoker, and a man who speaks in a high-pitched, breathy tone. Nasal woman. Just heard Monica. Need to verify. Good for us. Okay. That sounds bad. Sound like a conveyor belt starting up faster than noise of machinery, and you can't make out anything else until it comes to a stop a minute later. Think our next step Wait. Isn't ready to make a move yet. To be patient. See who steps up. Could be someone more. Yeah, this sounds like they're probably trying to see if I'm pliable or not. More conveyor belts start up. All you can hear is the sound of machinery. Gonna keep listening. Some sort of motorized vehicle starts up, drowning out everything else. Keep listening. A bell rings loudly again and again. It sounds like a telephone. You hear the sound of a door slamming shut, and the noise machinery is suddenly muffled. There's a rattle of plastic, and the ringing stops. The nasal woman can be heard again in a sing-song tone. Guten Tag. How may I help you? Silence. Her tone changes, becoming more businesslike. I heard. Silence. Yes, he knows. I told him it wasn't time to make a move yet. Silence. What do you think I am, an idiot? The council needs to meet again. Silence. I know. Getting everyone in the same room is challenging. Getting them to agree on a course of action is going to be more challenging. From my perspective, the Kreuzbasar was only stable because of her. If she really is out of the way... Well, we'll see, won't we? Silence. Yeah, I know. What can I say? Things go slow in the flux sometimes. You hear the sound of a door opening again, and the cacophony of machinery fills the line. You can't make out anything more. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm gonna walk away now. I ain't touching that yet. In fact, I think it would be probably opportune for me to sort of haul butt all the way around and stumble into here just to see at least what's in here. Oh. This is a shop. Okay, never mind. Magic shop probably too, so given I've blown pretty much all my money, I'm gonna figure this out later. So, back into the cafe. And I'm going to totally look like I'm checking out what's on the tube, telly, whatever it is. Right. Anyway, while I'm sort of making myself look inconspicuous before approaching, I'll just have to, you know, settle in. So, if you, liked my rambling, my relative cluelessness, and the whole runabout that is this game and its very interesting setting, leave a like, or comment, or maybe even subscribe to the channel. And until next time, I will see you all around the internet.